Congress President Rahul Gandhi decide to should he step down as the party president or not? Something which was asked by him. Reporters asked him this question soon after a press conference took place on Thursday, where he said that this is something that will be decided by the working committee of the party and the party leaders and him. When pressed again to give some further details, should he not take moral responsibility of the huge loss that the Congress has suffered, he said that the party should leave this issue. As far as this issue is concerned, this is an internal matter of the party and the party will decide about it. Well, even as Congress President Rahul Gandhi has been maintaining all this, there are a number of Congress leaders who have already started discussing the loss that the party has suffered, and many are pointing out that the campaign that the Congress president led was not in the right direction. At the same time, many are also raising eyebrows about the Congress president's main coterie, who sort of gave him suggestion as to how to lead the party, the kind of publicity campaign that should have been there, how the party should have selected the candidate and ultimately the candidate selection overall. Well, a number of senior Congress leaders including Janardhan Dwivedi, Manishankar Iyer went to the extent of asking that the objective of the party was not clear as far as the Lok Sabha elections are concerned. He also felt that the Mahagathbandhan that should have taken place, where overall a united opposition should have been there and they should have fielded just one single candidate against the BJP. That didn't happen, and that is something that has led to this loss. While in 2014 the party had a tally of 44 seats, it went up to 48 after the by-poll elections. This time, as far till date, right now, as per the Election Commission of India data, the party has got 52 seats, but something much less than what they were expecting, what the senior leadership was expecting, even according to the internal assessment of the party that was done days before the Lok Sabha counting took place, elections counting took place. It was around 120. So clearly they have not matched up to the expectation that was set by the senior leadership. As I said, questions are being raised about his leadership. Should he have done something different? Should the team that has been advising Congress President Rahul Gandhi, should that have been changed after he took over as the Congress president? Well, these are the questions that we are also taking up. If you have any question, please send it to us and we'll try to answer as many as possible. Well, some of the questions that are already there are: Uttar Pradesh Congress Chief Raj Babbar and Odisha Congress President Niranjan Patnaik announced their resignations from the post in the wake of the party's electoral debacle in their respective state. Why not he? Well, yes, there are a number of senior party leaders who have already offered to resign or have resigned, including Odisha Congress President, who lost not only his assembly seats, but the party also performed very poorly. In Odisha, the Congress was able to get only one seat. Similarly, the Karnataka publicity campaign head, Mr. Patil, he has also offered to resign. Rather, he has already sent his resignation to the Congress president. There are sources who are telling us that the Uttar Pradesh Congress president, Raj Babbar, who also lost his seat, and the party did responded very poorly in the Lok Sabha election. He has also offered to quit, but he has not submitted his resignation so far. Well, the clamor is obviously growing as far as Congress President Rahul Gandhi's resignation is concerned, because he also lost his stronghold Amethi, where Smriti Irani, BJP candidate, won the seat by over 54,000 votes. That is something that has become a major setback for the party. How do you answer something like that? State which constituency which is supposed to be the party's bastion, if he is not able to even retain that, how can he lead the party? Well, as I said, the Congress will be meeting tomorrow. The working committee of the party, which is the main committee which decides on all the important decisions regarding the party, that is meeting tomorrow on Saturday, and sources are telling us that the Congress president is likely to offer his resignation to the committee. A final decision then will be taken by them whether they should accept it or not. Well, in the past this has happened, and even as they offer to resign, the Congress leadership overall always decides that there is no other leader who can lead the party, who can lead Congress, and that kind of resignation is always is never accepted by the party. Well, there are many leaders who also feel that there are other leaders who should be given opportunity, including Sachin Pilot, some of the other senior leaders who should be given more responsibility as far as the state units are concerned. We have the assembly election that will take place in Haryana, West Bengal, even Kerala. So the party definitely needs to do something now to improve not only its tally, its performance, but to ensure that it remains as a national party which can take on the BJP, which can take on Modi government. Some of the questions that are coming in, it says in the press conference, he said he has lost Amethi even when the counting was on. Does this show poor leadership? Well, yes, this was something that was pointed out by a number of Congress leaders also, that in the press conference he shouldn't have accepted it, he shouldn't have conceded defeat as the counting was still on. Around 3 to 4 lakh of votes were still to be counted. However, he went on and congratulated BJP Smriti Irani and said that she should take care of Amethi. While he lost out on Amethi, he won Wayanad by a margin of over 4 lakh, but that is little consolation, as I said, because Amethi was a prestige issue for the party, because the General Secretary in charge of Uttar Pradesh East, Priyanka Gandhi, had been campaigning there. So not only for Congress President Rahul Gandhi, but her mother Sonia Gandhi also. Some of the other questions are, who else can unite the party at this juncture, and was the internal divide responsible for the loss? Well, the party will have to sit down and introspect and come up with another list of leaders who can lead the party. I mean, if not Rahul Gandhi, who else can it be? Well, as I said, it is it is next to impossible probably that the resignation of Congress President Rahul Gandhi will be accepted. But at least there has to be a second rung of strong senior leaders, young leaders who need to take up this mantle. They need to go into the assembly elections with much more rigor, and that is something that the party has to sit down and work on. Probably their publicity campaign, which was focused more about Chaukidar Chor Hai and Rafale, rather than on the developmental issues, rather than on unemployment and the issues that are important for the people, that were relegated. So that is something that the party needs to sit down and understand, that it is not just about the opposition has to give a better alternative to the people so that they vote for them. So that is something definitely that will come up tomorrow, that what next for the party. As far as Priyanka Gandhi's role is concerned, for instance, she was brought in Uttar Pradesh so that they were able to improve their performance in Uttar Pradesh. Well, from 2 in 2014, the seats that they had, Amethi and Rai Bareli, it has come down to 1 in Uttar Pradesh now, Rai Bareli alone. So what next for Uttar Pradesh also, as far as Uttar Pradesh elections are concerned, the assembly elections are concerned? What role will Priyanka play? Also, will she play only a role in Uttar Pradesh, or will she play a national role? These are some of the major issues that will be discussed tomorrow in the meeting, which will be attended by all senior leaders, including Sonia Gandhi, Congress President Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka, and other senior leadership from other states. We have one more question. UPA chairperson Sonia Gandhi had rejected Rahul's offer and has urged him to consult the Congress working committee. When is the meeting happening? Well, we have already answered that the meeting is taking place on Saturday at around 11 a.m. The meeting will go on for a few hours, where apart from the resignation and analyzing what went wrong in the 2019 Lok Sabha elections, the party will also discuss the strategy for the assembly election. As I pointed out, the assembly elections in Haryana, Kerala, West Bengal and other states, including Uttar Pradesh, what would be the party strategy there? Do they need to change the state unit chiefs in other states, including Uttar Pradesh or Rajasthan, where they have performed poorly? Madhya Pradesh, for instance, where out of 29, they were only managed to win 1 seat, which is Chief Minister Kamal Nath's son, Nakul Nath. So that is something that the party will have to decide, that do they need to overhaul their team, or also whether Rahul Gandhi also need to sort of overhaul his own internal team, who has been managing his speech, publicity campaign, his social media account. If he needs to also take a look at that, those are some of the questions that will be taken up in the meeting tomorrow. Another question that we have got is, in the was the internal divide responsible for this loss? Well, yes, definitely. I mean, this is something that Congress has always face, this internal conflict within the party, whether it is Rajasthan, for instance, in 2019 Lok Sabha election, they have not even able to win one seat. This is the same state where they had they had performed quite well, and they managed to form the government also in the assembly election. So what exactly happened between December 2018 till May 2019? Definitely the Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot and the State Unit Chief, who's also the Deputy Chief Minister Sachin Pilot, they were not in tandem. There was a lot of internal conflict within the two, how they should have the publicity campaign, how it should pan out, and what all they need to do as far as Rajasthan is concerned, which is a big state. It has around 25 seats. So that definitely is something that the party will have to work out, this internal factionalism. There are always 2 or 3 camps. And which leads to the party not being able to take one wholesome decision. Well, as I said, the Congress committee will be meeting tomorrow to take up not only the issue of resignation, but other host of issues, including what the party needs to do, what it needs to focus on as far as the national leadership is concerned. Thank you.